Hello friends, we are going to learn to integrate our Webflow CMS with NoCodeAPI. You can see that NoCodeAPI is related to APIs and it is offering a lot of integrations to famous apps out there which are very difficult to integrate through their existing documentations. But using NoCodeAPI, you only have to focus on the essential parts, and under 5 or 10 minutes you can integrate all of these apps to your own app without going into lengthy and difficult documentation. For this demonstration or for this tutorial, we are going to be focusing on Webflow only, and you can see that if you compare NoCodeAPI's documentation with Webflow's documentation, you only have to focus on this part and you will be okay with managing your collections which are located inside Webflow. We are going to start this integration by creating a new project. We do not have an existing collection folder or an existing project. If you already have one, that's fine. For this tutorial, we are going to be creating a new project from scratch. We are going to be selecting a blank site. We are going to give it a name and then create it. After we create it, we are going to see the Webflow loading its page. After our project has been loaded in Webflow dashboard, we are going to click on the CMS icon and we are going to create a new dummy CMS collection. You can see that Webflow offers existing templates. We are going to click on blog post because we are going to be creating blog post collection, and we are going to add 5 items to our Webflow blog post collection. Okay, our 5 collections have been loaded and we are going to be managing these blog posts through NoCodeAPI. What all kinds of methods we want to do, we are going to be add, and we are going to get all these items, we are going to add new items, we are going to get one item, update an existing item and delete an item using NoCodeAPI endpoint and we are going to manage this blog post collection. For that, we are going to log in to our NoCodeAPI dashboard. If you have not yet already logged in or signed up, you should sign up first, and then you are going to log in through your own credentials and you will land at NoCodeAPI's dashboard. In the dashboard, you are going to go to the marketplace, and here we are going to look for Webflow, and we are going to click on use this API, and then we are going to create a new make Webflow API. We are going to be making a new API. We are going to give it a name, or we are going to say it is blogs, and in the API access we are going to go to the dashboard, click on 3 dot icons. So on the dashboard we are going to find this project and click on the 3 dots which are located at the right bottom. Click on settings, click on integrations, go down, click on generate API token, and it is going to generate your own API token. Copy it and paste it to NoCodeAPI's dashboard. Here we are going to see that our project is listed under channels dropdown. We are going to select it, and in the collections part we are going to see all those collections which are listed in this project. We have only one collection, that is blog posts. For that, we are going to create this endpoint. We are going to see a notification that API was created successfully, and we can have our own endpoint. This endpoint is secure because it has your API listed inside it, and it can manage your collections. For that purpose, you have to keep it hidden. In no case you should be sharing it with the visitors or placing it in the front end code. We are going to click on use this API, and here we are going to get all the items. We are going to say that we want only one page, and there we want per page 20 items. Click and test this API. Once we test it, we are going to see that our properly formatted data has been pulled out of this endpoint, and it is JSON formatted. We can embed it in our own new collection, or we can show it on our website. So these are 5 items. There is a limit of 20, and if we have more items till 20, we are going to be able to get all those 20 items. If we do not mention this parameter, this has the ability to fetch 100 items in one request. Now we are going to add a new item. To add a new item, we have the post URL. It is the same URL which we use for get all items, but we are going to attach a body to it. So to attach the body of this new blog post, we have to make sure that all the essential key value pairs are now listed or are now mentioned in the body of our post request. For that, we are going to go to Postman, and in the Postman we are going to get all our items from this URL. We're going to do this just because we want that our data is formatted in JSON, and we can copy and paste a new blog post of the same format. So we are going to create a dummy blog post which looks exactly like the first entry. We're going to go back, click on add new item, click on the body, make it a little bigger. Now paste it over here, and here we are going to see that it is giving us an error that it is invalid, but as we delete this lost comma, we are going to get a properly formatted JSON blog post. So for this, we are going to say that it is a new blog post, and it is talking about Webflow and no-code APIs integration. And we are going to update the slug as well, because slug is actually the URL to our blog post, and we are going to send this across and make sure that we get an OK response. If we get an OK response, we will get our blog post here, but it has some non-essential fields located inside the body, which are the ID, updated on, by, created on, created by. We are going to delete these last 6 key value pairs, because the Webflow is going to add these key value pairs by itself. So we are going to make this request again after deleting these problem areas, and we are going to get our blog post successfully added to our Webflow collection. After we get this added to our collection, we can go back and make sure that all these blog posts count has now increased, and our recently added blog post is now listed in the blog post which we just fetched. Now the count has increased to 6 from 5. That means our blog has been successfully pushed to this Webflow's collection. Now we are going to get a single collection. For that purpose, we are going to copy an ID, and we are going to paste it over here. So you are going to attach it after / to same end URL and paste it over here. Click and test this API to make sure that you only get one blog post. So you can see that one blog post has been revealed to us. Now in the next part, we are going to update this blog post. To update this blog post, we are going to be updating only the name of the post by attaching something. First we have to attach the ID. So we are going to go ahead and attach the ID in the required parameters, and in the body parameter we are going to say that our body only has to update the name of our blog post. So we are going to say that it should be 21 March 21. For example, we are going to just attach this key value pair, and we are going to say that update the name with this new name which we are sending across. Once we click and see if it gives an OK message or not. So it said that field slug is also required whenever you are sending a name. For that, we are going to attach the slug field with it, and we are going to say ways to improve website usability. And once we have attached the slug with our JSON data. We are going to properly format it and then retry sending it across and make sure that this is getting the desired response. So we can see that the response is the complete blog post where we can see name has been updated and the date is mentioned at the last part of our name. Now we are going to be moving ahead and we are going to delete this particular blog post, and for that we have a delete method, and here we only have to attach the ID. This is very easy. You just have to attach the ID after forward slash to your endpoint, send this across, and you are going to see that this item has been successfully deleted. So just getting this response that it has been deleted is going to tell you that this blog post has been deleted. Still, if you're not sure, you can get all the blogs and make sure that these are after deleting the last blog post are now reduced to 5. So this is how you can manage your complete collection inside Webflow using these 5 methods. And if you want to manage some other collection, like another collection of users which you have located just beside it, or authors or categories, for that you have to generate a new endpoint in NoCodeAPI. This is it. If you have anything which is confusing, if you find something which is troubling you, you should be reaching out to us and we will be happy to help you out. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.